So the first question, what do you think of the field of oculoplastics from the perspective of ophthalmology as a whole? So.
Oculoplastic surgery, Tomoyuki, is very new specialty, right?
Yeah.
The newest. In 1950, which is 70 years ago, there was maybe 1 or 2 people who even practiced it. And early on, it was a cataract surgeon who, at the end of the cataract day, would do 1 entropion surgery, and that was oculoplastic surgery.
Yeah.
So in my career, I've seen it grow from this very small specialty to very broad specialty. I don't know how many people you have in the Japanese Oculoplastic Society, but the ASOPers has 600 members now, right? That's a lot.
Yeah.
And most of them are dedicated to oculoplastic surgery. It's all they do. And so as a result, the specialty now is much bigger. So in America, oculoplastic surgeons do facelifts, they do facial trauma, not usually the mandible, but anything, all zygomatic orbital fractures. They do orbitocranial cases like the ones you saw and the ones you did as a fellow, remember?
Yeah.
And so I think it's like a jet airplane ride, right?
Yeah.
The specialty is just taking off and it's become its own specialty. So now I think it's very important in ophthalmology.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I think so. I experienced that scene, and it was very surprising for me. Just one Japanese doctor.
Right.
Yeah. So I have a second question. So the field of oculoplastics is still small in Japan. What do you think will happen in future?
When you finished your fellowship, I was very proud of you. You're a beautiful, gifted surgeon.
Thank you.
You were very creative in your research ideas. You had a good sense of humor. And I thought maybe you could be the person that could take the specialty to the next level. Because last night you said Japan has the best fruit in the world.
Yeah. Yes.
It has the best food in the world.
Yeah.
The most beautiful women in the world. The most beautiful mountains, right?
Yeah.
But yet, oculoplastic was not the best in the world, right?
Yes.
And so I'm very proud. When I come here and see what you've done, the first clinic for outpatient surgery, right?
Yes.
And teaching all of these fellows, I think that there will be a renaissance in the specialty. And I see you as a leader of that actually in Japan. So I'm very optimistic. And one thing I'll note is that there's a long ways to go, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the whole field, because it's small now, you can have that same explosive growth that we had in the United States 20 or 30 years ago.
Yeah.
So it should be very exciting in your career to see that happen.
Yeah, thank you. I hope so. I want to see. Okay. So third question, where do you see the UCLA oculoplastic team today? And where do you see it going in future?
So when I first got to UCLA, they said, here's your office. Had a small desk, had a telephone, and a typewriter.
Oh, really?
No, I had no secretary, no patients, right? So it started very, very small. And now we have 4 faculty.
Yeah.
I don't think you know Justin or Kelsey. Justin Carlin, Kelsey Roloffs are the new faculty. I think you met Dan Rootman, right? Yeah. And they're superstars. They're amazing all three of my junior faculty. And we now have 3 fellows every year and lots of visitors. And so the program has expanded. My mission for the program has always been to train the next generation of leaders, right?
Yeah.
We try to find the best people in the United States and in the world like you.
Yeah.
We teach them how to do surgeries and how to think creatively.
Yeah.
But most important, I hope that I inspire people to want to go on and build their programs. I guess what I'm saying is, at this point in my career, I don't need to do any more surgeries. I don't need to give any more lectures. I don't need to be any more famous. I'm too famous because I get asked to too many meetings.
Yes.
So really what I want to accomplish is exactly that. I want to train the next generation of leaders so that we can see the field continue to develop. And that's why I particularly love the global fellowship. We call it global fellowship now, not international fellowship. The reason I like the global fellowship is because the people like you that we train really can go to a whole country and change the way the field is practiced. So that's what I see the role of UCLA, is to train national and international leaders in the specialty and take the specialty to the next level.
Okay, thank you. The next question. You are gathering a lot of students from all over the world, training them and creating the leaders in their countries. So it takes a lot of time and effort. So why did you decide to do it?
It just seems like fun. I never get in the car in the morning and feel like, oh, I'm driving to work, right? It doesn't seem like work. I enjoy it. It's so interesting. And for me, the payback for all the work in training people is I'm just so proud of all the fellows. Each fellow teaches me something. And then I have a lifetime relationship. Norman Shore told me something once. He said, fellows are like children, except you get to pick your fellows.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Can I have a final question?
Yes.
Yeah. Could you say your goal of your life after this? Yeah.
The next third.
Yeah.
Well, first you should ask the boss, Jan.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't know, Tommy. Sometimes I think I would like to do something different, like architecture, be an airplane pilot. Remember, I love airplanes.
Yes, of course.
But then other days, I like it so much, I think maybe I should just die in the office. Die during surgery. One last surgery.
Maybe,
so,
yes.
I haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah. So you keep enjoying your life, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a question for you. What do you think it will take to make oculoplastic or oculofacial surgery a mainstream specialty in Japan? For example, when the emergency room doctors have a complex orbit fracture, they call iPlastic. When someone's wife needs a facelift, they call you. What do you think that will require? You can speak in Japanese.
So 日本ではその眼形成という分野がまだ認知されきっていなくて、でただ自分が経験したそのアメリカの眼形成というのがその今形成外科がやるべきと皆さんが思っているような領域を全て眼形成のドクターがカバーしている。その眼形成のドクターというのは 眼科医でなくてはならなくて、眼科医の研修を経た上で最終的に眼形成のそのフェローシップを2年間やらないと眼形成のドクターとして認められないっていう、その眼形成のドクターがその中眼面から上、目の周り全て含めて、その手術を行うっていうアメリカの現状というか、もう7年も前になりますけど、その現状を見て、僕はその日本もアメリカの後を追って、徐々にそういうふうに変わっていくというふうに確信を持ったわけなんですね。なのでその確信をもとにこういうクリニックを立てて、でかつこのクリニックを使って世の中にそういう情報が行き渡ればいいと思って、日々活動をしているわけなんです。なので僕は20年とか30年かかってしまうかもしれないんですけど、最終的に僕が引退する時にはそのアメリカと同じように、日本の目の周りの手術は形成外科医ではなくて眼科医がやるものというふうに、そういう時代が来るというふうに確信をしています。So, I think 20 years later, Japan will follow US. So it takes 20 years maybe.
I think it takes 1 or 2 generations of doctors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Thank you for coming to my clinic.
Thank you, Tommy.
Thank you.
Thanks.